Hello everybody, I am out for a walk today. Kind of ran out of things to do at the office, and I have the afternoon to myself unless something comes up and I need to do some quotes for work or something like that. And I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about a few things. First of all, being goals and setting your priorities and how you're going to work on achieving those goals. If you in your life don't have, everybody has something that they want to achieve, but if you don't have a focus, you're going to find yourself in a day-to-day grind and not enjoying the process or enjoying the life that you have been put ahead of you. And it's important to find something that is important to you, whether it's being a better parent, a better spouse, being better at your job, being healthier, being fit, whatever that may be and what that means for you. But have things that you're working on a daily basis in order to improve yourself and to achieve those goals. Some of the most important things that come with trying to achieve goals is picking goals that are achievable and that meet what you're trying to accomplish. And then once you have those goals, it's about figuring out how you're going to achieve those. So in order to achieve your goals, like I said, you need to have an idea as to how you're going to do it and how you want to approach that and how you're going to use your time, how you're going to spend a little bit of your day working on that goal, so that over time you can work towards that and actually accomplish it. You also need to be able to measure that goal somehow, whether it's like fitness, for instance. Maybe you lose a little weight or you increase your strength. If it's a health thing, maybe you lower your cholesterol or your blood pressure. If it's for work, maybe you get a raise that you've been working towards, or a promotion. But whatever that goal is that you're trying to achieve, there should be little goals that you work on every day to try and achieve that. I think that's really important part of being a successful person, is just having those things you're working towards every day. Aside from that, I was also thinking about how important it is to have a legacy that you want to leave behind. There are people all over the world who live their life, and I think it'd be pretty simple to say that most of us want to leave behind some sort of a legacy. We want to be remembered, whether it's by our friends and family, or maybe by our community, or even a much larger scale. There are people out there that they want to be remembered by everybody. And one thing that those people all have in common is that they are always trying to improve themselves. And that goes down to the same goals priority that you are setting for other parts of your life. So if you want to leave this world better than you came to it, and you want people to remember you, then you need to be a good person. You need to surround yourself by people who support you, who think highly of you, and who push you. It's really important. And I'm out on my walk today. I walked past some graffiti that was on some fencing, and it just kind of made me feel sad, a little mad, because I think it's very disrespectful. But it's sad to me that people who graffiti fences and houses and buildings, write nasty stuff inside of bathroom stalls, those people, what's really sad about it is that they want to leave their mark on the world, and yet that's all they have to offer. And the really tragic part about that is, the truth is, they have so much more to offer than that, but they don't believe that they actually possess anything of worth, and that's all they've got, is that scratch on the wall or that spray paint that's really pathetic and sad. And I want to challenge you guys that, God has given you way more potential than that to be your legacy. Nobody's going to remember or even know that it was you that did that. But if you were a good person, you lived a good life, you supported people around you, you were a loving, caring, hardworking person, people will remember you and you'll have a legacy. And when you die, instead of a couple people who, maybe your parents or siblings or cousins and a few friends show up, you could have hundreds or even thousands of people at your funeral because you changed people's lives, even if you didn't do anything big. Sometimes the greatest impact you can have is just being a nice person and being someone who's there for people. That's not hard to do. That's part of our God-given nature, is to be caring, to love those around us. And if you are in a life where you find yourself, you're not surrounded by people who care about you or people who you care about, then you need to relook at your priorities, because you're not going to end this life from a place that you want to be. You don't want to look back on your life and think, man, I pushed all those people to the curb because I was focused on me trying to accomplish what I was after, and in reality I failed and I don't get that time back. So if you have goals you're trying to achieve, there's nothing wrong with putting your all into it. In fact, I think if you're not putting your all into it, you're wasting your time. But don't push away those people who are there to support you. You might need to change who you're around. If there's people who are negative and always bringing you down, don't be around those people. If there are people that are there who you can learn from and who you can be a positive role model for, those are the people you want to hang around, because those are the people that are going to push you to continue to pursue your goals, and they're going to help you to accomplish great things. Surround yourself with great people. Be a good person who you would want to look up to, and set your priorities. And once you've done that, stick to it. And you're going to achieve great things no matter what it is you're focusing on. I hope that this is maybe what a few of you needed to hear. Said it popped into my mind when I saw that graffiti, just thinking about legacy. And I want my legacy to be people to think of me as someone who inspired them, who worked hard, who was a good person, who lived their life to the fullest and was full of fun and laughter. And so that's how I live my life. There are things I do that I do on my own, like bodybuilding, that, when people are supportive of me, it's great, but it's for me. But at the same time, the improvements that I make and the things that I've accomplished, they also have another result, which is it inspires people and maybe makes them want to do something with their life too. So I hope that this video inspires you today. I hope it speaks to you. And if it does, please go ahead and add yourself to a subscription on my channel and share it with your friends, with your neighbors, maybe someone who you think needs to hear this. Thanks for your time.